Today, we are launching SKIES, strengthening Kenya's innovation ecosystem. As a snapshot, Kiep, what does it stand for? It stands for Kenya Industry and Entrepreneurship Project, which is a project funded by World Bank through the Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry for the period 2018-2024. If you look keenly, it's supporting the government agenda in terms of productivity improvement and providing digital solutions, which will go a long way in helping our manufacturing sector, enterprises and firms in improving their productivity levels and creating linkages with the market and have a pool of firms who have export capability. And in the end, it will solve one of our key problems as a country, which is basically looking around and creating more employment opportunities, investments attraction, and expanding our investments level. Let's link innovation and productivity. You realize across the globe, the countries which have a better ability to have innovations, they are ranking well in terms of a global innovation index. They are doing well in terms of their GDP expanding. And this is where we aim to be as a country. And with other projects which have similar objectives, similar targets, that's where Kiep is contributing as a project. In a snapshot, what is the main components for Kiep? Kiep is structured in three main components. What we are doing today is at the ecosystem level. When I mean ecosystem level, I'm looking at do we have the necessary infrastructure within our country so that it can promote innovation, entrepreneurship, and be able to increase our productivity. So at the first component, we have three subcomponents. The first one, which we launched today, is administration of intermediaries, which is looking basically at incubators, accelerators, and bootcamp providers. That is component 1A. 1B, we have the industry academia platform, basically looking at how do we create a sustainable industry academia platform where our industries can pose a challenge and our students or our students from universities or TVETs are able to provide solutions to the challenges posed by companies, and together they do what we do co-creation. Then from there we have international acceleration, which is basically looking at how do we support our startups to be able to have connection with the international resources in terms of mentorship, coaching, and venture capitalists. That is the first component at ecosystem level. Let's look at component 2, which is basically looking at small and medium firms, whereby we're supporting them to upgrade their systems and create market linkages. And here we looking at providing innovation solutions in three areas. We have management, we have technology and processes, so that companies, firms can be able to improve their productivity levels, create more jobs, and be ready for the market in terms of export. Then the third sub component is basically on project support and implementation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at keenly on what today we are doing. Today, it's a SKIES day. I'd like to provide some details in terms what exactly are we doing. As Kiep, we're looking at how do we strengthen the first the ecosystems support infrastructure. And how do we do this? There are 3 levels. We have at incubators level, at accelerators level, and at technology bootcamp providers. And basically we're looking at having a diagnostic approach whereby we are able to develop and deepen their operational strength and individual models so that they become sustainable. They can expand beyond Kenya or beyond several counties and have a high quality of services being offered to our startups. So that is what collectively we call intermediaries, the incubators, accelerators, and boot camps. So at incubation level, I know both private and public incubation institutions, what we'll be looking at is how do we support the growth of newly and early stage farms so that they take off at the earliest time. And we're looking at how do they access resources in terms of capital and providing a co-working space, and how do they network with the big farms in the market and be offered a supporting hand. At acceleration level, there's a looking at a point where we are compressing years of learning into a space of 6 months to 1 year, so that early stage companies can be accelerated through mentorship and connection to financing. Then at bootcamp level, we're looking at our boys, our girls, our youths who have the skills. Can they tap into this subcomponent? And through a rapid technical skills training, are they able to provide a short-term applied and an intensive technology skills training so that they are able to critically provide solutions to farms? And at the end of it, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to create an ecosystem whereby we are able to bridge the gap between startups in our country and transform them into a thriving industrial enterprises. Thank you. Let me stop there. Thank you for now.